What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and bees? This is the July 29th, 2026 Without Parole live stream. Nice rainy day here in Worcester, Massachusetts. Overcast, cloudy, just the way that I like it. Sitting in a nice dark room. Going to be a pretty straightforward stream today, I think. We'll see what happens. I don't have too much planned other than working on some of the games that we've started. Obviously, we've got Mini Shoot Adventures ready to go here, ripping, raring, ready. We also have Dimension, the Ward, that needs some love. I don't think we spent any time with that yesterday at all. I don't think we're going to play Spelunky today. I've been having some bad runs on that. I got to give myself a break. And then we started the Drifter yesterday. The Drifter was really good, but we just got started. We only finished like chapter 1 or 2. But where we last left off with Mini Shoot Adventures, we had just, after lots of fumbling around and lots of trying to figure out where to go next, we have finally opened up pretty much, maybe not the entire world, but we've definitely got an upgrade that lets us shoot through all of those cracks that we've been seeing and allows us to destroy those boulders that have been blocking our way as well. So Mini Shoot Adventures just opened up, and it was one of those games where like you don't want to save and quit after that, right? Because you just want to keep playing. What other flat screen games am I thinking of playing? Dude, the list is endless. We were just talking a little bit on Discord earlier about when Zelda Ocarina of Time comes out later this year. I want to be streaming that on day one. Grand Theft Auto 6, for all the people who don't want to play that, I'll play it for you. Those are just a couple on the horizon that I'm looking forward to, but I also have tons of Switch games that have just been sitting in the cellophane, Switch 2 games that have been sitting in the cellophane, and just have not gotten any love whatsoever. So there's a lot of games that I want to play. Let's get the Evercade hooked up. I've got a mini PC with lots of emulators hooked up. I've got my PlayStation 5 hooked up, so we can pretty much play whatever the fuck we want, you guys. And I think that's awesome. What is going on, Chrome Colossus? What's up, Bam, Riggedy Ruggedy? We got Dylan. Nope. Dilla. He said was going to drop into the stream yesterday, but I legitimately had a searing headache for some reason, so I took a long-ass nap instead. I also had a headache yesterday, so I took some ibuprofen and then streamed. Glad that went away. Chrome says, loving some Mini Shoot Adventures. Spectating, apparently. What's up? Atomic Teapot, hey, hello. A perky PSVR 2 GameCat says, lunch break stream, nice. What about Blue Prince to stream? Yes. So basically... I think one of the things I was saying yesterday is that the only real physical games I'm supporting anymore, you'd feel like a fucking chump for buying a physical PlayStation 5 game these days, right? Because I mean, you don't even know if the PlayStation 6 is going to have the option to have a physical drive. So I feel like you'd be a real chump to keep those physical collections going, knowing that maybe next gen they're not going to support that shit. So Blueprints got a Switch 2. Physical complete on card announcement. Switch 2 also got a Lies of P complete on card physical announcement. So these are games that I have pre-ordered, ready to go. There's also some shoot 'em ups. I have what R-type game is that? Some R-type game. Fuck, which one is it? Man, you guys got to excuse me. I am just on my first cup of coffee. This is my first cup of coffee in this half inch here. Is how much I've drank so far. So synapses are not firing. The R-type game will come to me, but that's pre-ordered. Truxton Extreme is pre-ordered, so we have some shoot 'em ups to play. We'll see if I can stick with those and maybe get good at them on stream. We'll see. I talk a lot about shoot 'em ups, but I also talk about how I suck at shoot 'em ups. So you guys get to witness all of that. I should think about playing Hotline Miami. Jason with the new tagline, Brian Paul plays it all. Nice. What's up, Matt? Too much? Spooky Yuki, what's happening? Yeah, everyone and their brother was talking about BioShock VR yesterday, and now that it's been 24 hours, no one cares anymore. You know PC gamers, guys, they care. They do care about getting their VR mods. They don't care about playing them. They just care about having them. We care about playing games. And for any of the PSVR 2 gamers, or that are only here for PSVR 2, let me know that I am working on a PSVR 2 review. I think you guys know from Gamescast, there was a game that I was playing. I was like, I don't know, I got about 75% of the way through it, and then had a long discussion with the developer and was like, hey, this game needs to be running at 90 native, not 60 reprojected. This game, you need to implement DFR. It's just not as sharp as it needs to be. You need to work on some of this weapon handling and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And yesterday he implemented a patch that literally addressed every single complaint. So by the time it gets to you guys, it'll be way better than it was when I started playing it. So I'm working on that review right now. There's definitely some PSVR 2 stuff happening. Trying to get my hands on some other review keys. So things are good. Yep, Zero Caliber 2 is coming to PSVR 2. Hell yeah. So lots of good stuff happening, man. Like this slow period might not be nearly as slow as I expected it to be. So some of these streams could turn into just, PSVR 2 streams, right? Right now I'm trying to knock out some flat screen games. I think I'm looking forward to the day where it becomes kind of a balance, where start off playing a couple of flat screen games while I wake up, and then just switch over and go, hey, let's play some PSVR 2 stuff. So I think it's gonna be a pretty well-rounded channel. Matt says, are you gonna finish your Resident Evil 4 VR playthrough? I'm hoping. I think I'd have to start over, because I think the playthrough that you saw, that was the day one. It was like episode 1 or something like that, and it was launch day, I believe. And so I think that turned into a review, right? I think I did continue that playthrough and just captured the footage instead of streaming it, and it just turned into a review. But I can start over. I'm more than happy, because that game is awesome. Imzadi, it's 3 a.m. in Australia, right? I always forget Australia or New Zealand. Just a wave hello before I go back to sleep. Have a wonderful sleep. I hope you have a better sleep than I had, because I went to sleep last night, CPAP mask on my face, and I got relatively comfortable. Sometimes it's hard to get comfortable with the CPAP machine on, CPAP mask on, and I got relatively comfortable. And then I woke up and it was just off. It was just like on the other side of the bed, like I had taken it off and thrown it in the middle of the night. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. Right? But I will say it's detrimental to me, right? Because I have bad sleep apnea problems, and when I don't get good sleep, when I don't sleep with the mask on, I am a nightmare the next day. Like a lot of my mental problems and a lot of my physical problems all come from my sleep apnea. And so man, so when I wake up and I see that the sleep mask is already off, I'm like, oh, what happened? How long did I sleep with it on? Yeah, Ace, I kind of agree with you. Fast travel does seem to support Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be so much better on PSVR 2. Dylan says, I prefer variety, so the mix of flat and rotation is refreshing to me. That's good to hear. Yeah, I haven't, dude, I don't know. Perky Game Cat says one of my ghosts took it off. All right, let's see what happens here. Atomic hasn't had a single night without the CPAP since 2018. I mean, it's necessary, right? It's necessary. And I definitely feel better when I have a string of days where like I have a successful night's sleep with the CPAP on. I feel it. I feel different. I even feel a little bit different today, knowing the last couple nights I had used it at least for some amount of time every night. Oh, the nose one. The nose one hurts my nostrils. It's soft rubber that just kind of gently pushes against your nostrils, and it hurts my nose. I don't know what's going on. So I've got the face one. Although Rypop is telling me that there's one that is a face one, but the tubes go out and over the top of your head instead of sticking out the front, so you can actually like kind of sleep more on your face a little bit. Nice to hear, Imzadi. Thank you so much. All right. Let's turn up the volume here, because as we know, I think Mini Shoot has a fantastic soundtrack and a great soundscape. And I think it looks like we're about halfway through the game, right? This is making it look like there's 2 more dungeons, maybe 3? I can't tell. What do you think? Those 2 purple heads? Makes it look like there's only 2 more, right? We have a lot more to unlock. before the studios close down. God, I do wonder how much time studios like Fast Travel have left in them. Because you just don't know, right? You just don't know. When bigger, better studios are struggling or shutting down, ones that had bigger, better IPs. All right. Again, this might be a shorter stream today. I don't know exactly how it's all going to go. We're going to play it by ear. Usually, I want these to be 4 hours apiece. My colonoscopy is tomorrow. So unless you guys want to stick around and be part of the, you can watch me drink the preparation stuff, the stuff that's supposed to clean you out. I can mix that right here and drink it on air if you really want, but I have to do that in like 3 hours. I would hate for that simple thing to be the reason that I stopped the stream. I don't think there's any need for that. I think I can, even if I just step away for a minute. All right. So, fortunately, we don't really have much of a destination. Let's check the map and see. We do have a main objective, which is off the beaten path. We haven't really explored to the southeast. And we have, no wait, that's not the main objective. So that's just a dungeon down there, a big important dungeon. The main objective is in the northeast. Okay. What are all these distress signals? That's new, right? I don't think any of that was here yesterday. Interesting. All right, so maybe some of these caves that didn't have a lot going on in them suddenly have something going on in them. So let's keep that in mind. But also, I'm going to do a little bit of free wandering, just because. Crumb, I mean, is it going to clean me out immediately? Is that like the second I start drinking it, is it going to be like, well, gotta run to the bathroom? I mean, is it immediately? What's up, Andrew Ehrenreich? This is Mini Shoot Adventures. I've been playing this for the last few days, and I think about halfway through, and I absolutely love it. Top-down, twin-stick shooter, Zelda-like. It's like the original Legend of Zelda, but if it was remade as a twin-stick shooter. Amazing audio as well. Live stream the colonoscopy, Gecko Man. Yeah, absolutely. Damn, dude. Matt's deploying to UAE in the next few weeks with his army unit. Your Resident Evil VR playthroughs help keep me going. Damn, dude. Alright, well, I mean... Damn. It'd make me feel guilty if I don't do it now. Damn. Well, thank you for your service. All right, so the cool thing is here is as we kind of explore, we're going to be looking for new things now. We're literally going to be looking for cracks in the walls, cracks in trees, all these different things that we weren't able to do much with previously. So it's like re-exploring the entire world that we've unlocked is actually... Oh wait, hold on. See, look at this. Like we can light flames now. Like, everywhere we go, we're going to be making progress. However, I think, yeah, the crack is on the other side of this wall. Thanks, Matt. Takes 30 minutes to an hour. You'll feel like your stomach is a Coke bottle and somebody dropped in a Mentos. Nice. Nice. All right. No pain. That's the hope. What's up, Chi-Town D? See, look at this. Alright, what will this do? Oh. Nothing, but we can break through those. I wonder. I was wondering if there's going to be a problem here. Like if I wasn't quite ready to actually access this part of the world yet. And I don't think I am. Or maybe I am. This whole place could just be a big puzzle. Oh, and some fights. Oh man, I hate the turrets. The turrets are indestructible. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. I've got the biggest cup of water and the biggest cup of coffee right in front of my screen, blocking just small parts of the playfield. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's a little bit of a problem. Let's move these cups out of the way. All right. Now no excuses at all. I think I was doing better with the obstructions. I gotta remember that I have a more powerful shot. Yeah, much more powerful shot. Which we can upgrade. I'm looking forward to that. We're definitely much stronger than we once were. There we go. Not too shabby. It's even a heart. Cool. Life is good. This is all cracked up, but I can't blow it up. This looks like I can, yeah, this beam of light means I can drop down from somewhere else. So, I don't know if this is all I can do here for now. Just take a look around just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so this is not the ancient tablet. This is not the same thing as a map fragment, obviously. So if we find a map fragment, we gotta remember, or an ancient tablet, we gotta come here, have it decrypted, I guess. What? How did I just go through that folder? Our little map thing is... Does that tell us when we're near a map piece? Is that what that was? Is that what that was? I don't know. Alright. I gotta get around this. Oh, now it's really going off. Yep, and there is a crack in that tree over there, which we can finally blow up. Oops, wrong button. Let's go. Ooh, we flew under this a few times, didn't we? Is this area? Reduces boost energy consumption. Pretty useful to find your way around. Can be scanned, so that's the map fragment. And of course we've got a heart piece, heart container piece. Okay, well I think this answers the question that I had before, whether the store in the village was going to replenish after we bought all the stuff. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we just have to keep finding new stores that sell different things. So that's good. All right, we definitely want, because I think this is the last piece we need for a new heart. Yeah, there we go. So now we're up to 6 heart containers total. What's up, good jello boy? Thanks for being here. Let's get the map piece. These are cheap, man. Five stop signs each. Not too shabby. We've got more than half the world filled in. And how much is this? I mean, I'll buy it just because why not? Right? Not high on my priority list for things that I want to upgrade, but it's here. Not too expensive. Plus knowing that, you know, the other things we want. Hey, there we go. The other things we want are really expensive, right? Next time to upgrade our guns again to level 5, I think it's 125 stop signs. So, you know. Not exactly close to that, so we might as well buy the cheap stuff that might help us out a little bit. If you can't tell, I'm terrible at saving money. Oh. Again, I think the next upgrade we get is going to be able to travel over water. I'm pretty sure of it. Too many places I've seen that don't have any other ways of getting there other than just traveling over water. Okay. I think I'm just gonna head on over to the main objective. We can keep exploring the map as we go, but stumbling into an area I haven't been before. Kind of makes the battles rewarding, right? Here we go. Sometimes you'd be like, oh no, battle. Like, instead it's like, oh sweet, a battle. Because but an inconsequential one maybe. Except for letting us know that there's a battery up there. Still don't know what the batteries do. 5 hours into the game, don't know what the batteries do. Let's see. Is there a secret entrance here somewhere? No, it looks like come from the north. I'd have to come from the north to get in there. Siren's on my end. So, let's follow that path. I feel like I've gone down there, but we'll find out. There it is. Oh, and then there's a secret path to the east that I would have known about. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe south then east. Man, the buttons are always on the wrong side of things. Relaxing way to start the day. So chill. That's why I couldn't deal with Spelunky quite yet. I hadn't had any coffee. I need something like this to like ease me in slowly. Super chill. Super chill. Oop, 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 oop. What do we got here? Alright, let's see what we can upgrade. Let's see what we can upgrade. Yep, see, energy. So the energy looks like it's connected to everything, right? The boost, the dash, the super shot. So I guess it just would extend the dash, extend the boost, extend the super shot, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's weird that I'm this far in and don't know what it does yet. I have 4 crystals. Everything I want is really 5. What's up, Markio? What's up, TGK? What's happening, you guys? Alright. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till we get one more. And I can upgrade something I actually want. Looks like a little hidden path down here. Whoa. Alright. Very nice. Mark Smith says, I've been playing this game. I've been enjoying this game. Good at last night because I watched your stream. Almost have it beat. Man. I have a broken fibula at the moment, or at the ankle, so I can't do much else. Damn. Well, hopefully you heal up soon, man. Glad I could inspire you to play something that you'd enjoy. I think I'd probably have it beat too, to be honest with you. If I wasn't streaming it. But then I started streaming it, I was like, I'm just gonna keep streaming it. Haven't quite figured out the whole streaming thing, right? Like, do you just start a bunch of games and then finish them on your own? Or are there people who are actually like here invested in what's happening in each game and they want to like, you know, finish out the journey with me. Whoa, wait, hey there, guy. What is this about? Okay, so this is where it's shots end. I don't have a shield. I feel like I might have to come back here. Yeah, it seemed like there wasn't any kind of rhyme or reason as to when you can open this area up, so you did it later in the game. It sounds like maybe you... Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, maybe you did it at the right time and I did it too early. Because yeah, I obviously don't have the ability needed to get past those shots. So, still good to know, though. Still good to know. Andrew says, I just bought the season pass for RE7 on Steam for $5. Gonna play them through with the VR mod. Started the 21 game. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude. All of those mini games and all of the DLC on PSVR 1 were so cool. Were so cool. Like I think Des and I were saying, like on the Why We Love episode, we were saying something along the lines of like, you know, so there's so many small games on PSVR 1, like so many indie studios. Hey, what the? I didn't even see that hit me. Indie studios making really small games, and it felt like every single piece of DLC for Resident Evil 7 that you could play in VR were bigger and better than so many of the games that we actually have. Capcom just absolutely killed it with that DLC. I mean, you know, that's ignoring the big stuff, right? Like Not a Hero. And End of Zoe, was that what it was? That's what it was called. But those are big pieces of story DLC, you know, with like new environments, new shit to do. Amazing, right? But then all of the other mini games, like you said, that 21 game, that could have been a game in itself on PSVR 1. I mean, so easily. Hey, love finding buttons. Buttons make the whole world easier to explore. Atomic Teapot says this tip's actually for Tornado. See that she gets it. Thanks. Thank you so much for the Australian 10. I will... I'll tell her when she wakes up. I didn't know she was sleeping. She's sleeping on the racing rig. That's her. That's like her new home. I don't know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. You're not sleeping on the racing rig. You're at my feet. Hi. Atomic Teapot just sent you money. Hey, you want to come hang out? You want to come hang out? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on up. Come on. You gonna come say hi? I'm giving you plenty of runway space here. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Why are you looking at me like you've never done this before? You do this every single day. Come on. Come on, come say hi. Come on, look up. There's nothing here. It's a big, nice, open space for you. I'll even give you things to knock off the table. What if I ignore you? If I ignore you, will you come join us? Come on. Come up. Come up. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you doing, huh? Come on, come on. She's looking at me so confused, like she's never hung out with me up here. Yeah, Mark, I'll have the exploration in this too. Yesterday I was struggling a little bit, just going around in circles and not knowing where I was supposed to go next. And then today, I mean, the very last thing I did last night was to get the whatever the supercharged shot is that breaks everything, opens the cracks in the walls and everything. And now I just feel like, hey, where are we going? All right, I don't know what she's doing. She was hanging out down there as if she was going to jump up on the desk. Alright. That seems too big. Alright. Maybe she'll make a cameo later. I don't know what's up with her today. Yeah, now it just feels like the whole world is open and there's nothing. I mean, I'm sure like the bullets, like, you know, there's gonna be things that pop up that make me go, oh damn, yeah, there's still stuff I can't do. Or like get across gaps like that. Although we've gotten across that gap, we've already been over there. But yeah, now it just feels like this whole world is wide open. I still don't know how to get that battery. It's all good. All right, like I said, I'm gonna look at the map and we're gonna take a look around. All right, let's head to that closest marker. Aha. This door that we've been seeing since the first hour of the game can finally open. Let's see if it's worthwhile. Cool. And that looks like it. Alright, what can you do for me? Heal. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that was something I was always curious about. How every single time I'd come back here, I just figured I would heal automatically, like if it hit this checkpoint or something. Not the case. But now we have something that will heal us, which is excellent. Now we've populated the map piece. So when we go south, we'll have a better idea of what we're doing. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go check out these distress signals before anything else. You mean this ancient astrolabe? Is that? Yeah. I'm gonna have to pick it up at some point, but I was way more concerned about upgrading my ship and making sure I was strong enough first. Anytime I have the option in any game, it's always health, you know, like upgrading your maximum HP and the amount of damage you cause. Those are the two things I always focus on first. I know it makes me like pretty basic when it comes to gaming. Plenty of other people, you know, depending on the game, will focus on stealth or whatever else. But I am so basic when it comes to this stuff. I'm like, I just want to survive. Let's take a look here. Okay, so these trees need to move out of the way. Oh, hold on a second. How convenient. Cool, well now we can access that, and let's go. Oh, stop signs. One of our most valuable commodities. Uh-oh. You did pick them up, right? I don't think stop signs just disappear. I think they get thrown into your inventory if you don't pick them up. Let's hope at least. Jeez. Llama Link, this is Mini Shoot Adventures. I've been playing this for the last few days, about halfway through, I think. I'll give you the same explanation I've given everybody else, and that it's kind of a top-down, twin-stick shooter version of like an OG Legend of Zelda game. It's kind of how it plays. Oh, shit balls. Oh, wait, what am I... There he is. Great progression system. Great progression system. My little ship here is so much more powerful than he once was. Jeez. Oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Ugh. I cannot seem to stay away from danger. Stop it. Oh, man. Alright. Come on, everything's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. There we go. Woo! That was rough, though. That was rough. Shooty McShootface. Prioritize damage, range, fire rate at first. It's great that you can respec anytime that you want. A lot of games, you know, don't let you do that. So you're like, oh man, am I making the right decision? In this game, it's like, it doesn't matter if you're making the right decision. You can always change it later. Okay, okay, okay. What is happening? I died in like a treasure room. Good thing there's a... Yeah, it's good. Might as well upgrade. What did I want to upgrade? Probably Super Shot. I might have to go with fire range, since we were just talking about it. Alright. So I just gotta keep moving around the room even though I just want to destroy all these pots. I think it would be easy. Oh, there's the dot. I knew something had to turn this thing off or open the way to the next room or something. I knew this couldn't be it. Where is it? There it is. No enemies? Ah, there we go. It's a little tricky. It's not too bad though. I think it's very forgiving. All right, let's drop down here. See where it takes us. Oh, ship position out unknown. We still inside somewhere. Oh no, this is just the beginning of the area where I was like, oh, looks like we can drop in here somewhere. I mean, we could head back to town and see what that ship does. Yeah, might as well. Then we'll come right back and go to some of those other distress signals. See what he has to do. This is the first time we're actually using these golden critters to trade. I think it is, but... Oh. Alright, so he's just gonna... This is gonna be the person I trade these little golden bugs to. Crazy. 6 hours into the game. 5 hours in, whatever it is. And still just non-stop introducing new mechanics. Love it. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Definitely some areas that, I mean, I say I struggled with, right? But I don't think I'm like the best gamer in the world or anything, and I felt like it gave me, like, you know, ample opportunities to try, or if something's not working out, to just like you know, go do something else. Go do something else, and you know, maybe when you come back, you'll be stronger and have better abilities in order to, you know, deal with the problem, which I like a lot. There's a tree around here with here, real quick. I was gonna say there was a tree around here with a crack in it. Might be misremembering. Nice. I don't see what I was looking for. I should have just headed to the next objective, but all good. All good. I guess I'm pretty much anywhere I go, I'm gonna find something to do. I could have sworn there was something around here too. Or not. Or not. Oh, good. Alright, let's head back up. We'll go to the other distress signals. Wow. Take it easy, Toxie. We'll see you soon, man. Let's take a quick look. We want to go... Now let's see if we can go left and then up. Nope. We cannot. All right. Nice. Yeah, we should be back. We should be back. Upload speed is not great, but good. Good. We should be able to stream no problem. Sorry about that. It must be just the internet in my area going down momentarily. My apologies for that. Thanks for letting me know. Just run speed tests and just keep an eye on it. Watching that first, being like, oh man, the download speed is like 3 megasecond or some stupid shit like that. It's like, oh, I'm in trouble. And and then slowly watching the download speed go up to like 500, and slowly watching the upload speed finally crawl its way back. It's good. Hopefully this takes me where I want to go. So why isn't this ringing a bell? Like, why doesn't this seem familiar? Probably did it so long ago that... I don't know, man. I don't know. YouTube seems to think we're back, but the quality is going to be absolutely garbage. Like uploading at like 2 megasecond. If anybody's even here to hear this, or if anybody can even hear this. Spectrum's reporting no outages. It's like, bro, clearly we're having a problem, and it's not on my end. The same thing happened before Gamescast started, like what, last Friday, the Friday before, something like that. I don't understand it. Amazing download speeds. Oh, hold on a second. Our upload speed seems like it's coming back. I mean, I've got at least 11 meg upload, which is what I used to have all the time. Now it's closer to like 20, 25. So maybe things have self-corrected. All right. What's up? Headbite plays with 10 plantains. Says not your fault. No worries. Looks like we are back. I hope we're back. Because again, YouTube is saying that we're not sending enough data to have a smooth stream. We're back a couple minutes ago. All right, good to know. Yeah, I know, man. Internet providers these days. Well, my biggest concern is that it's just going to go out again. My biggest concern is that it might just go out again because it's not. All right. You know what? Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. So just fucking roll the dice and see what happens. All right. Yep. YouTube is still telling me that there's a problem, but what can you do? We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. It's better than not working, which was what was happening 5 minutes ago. So, take what we can get. Oh, man. What were we doing again? Alright, we've already been here. What's up, Thundercat? Check out these distress signals here. Maybe help get us back on track a little bit. I was going to avoid these enemies. They do not want to be avoided. I'm just trying to zoom around. Leave me alone. Wrong side of the destructible wall. And that's where I want to be, of course. What's up, Samson? Good weather for gaming today. I agree, man. I agree. Nice and dark and overcast and cloudy. These are the kind of days you want to stay inside. I want to stay inside most days, but yeah, I totally agree. What's up, son? WTF? I don't understand your spaceship in Egyptian ruins. It is indeed Zelda the Spaceship Adventure. Pretty much the case. Yeah, this is super chill, Thundercat. It's called Mini Shoot Adventures. Just there's something very cozy about it, but also very challenging. Oh, here we go. I was like, is nothing gonna happen? Well, maybe nothing. Yeah, I just gotta find all the torches to light here. The audio dropped. My audio? Game audio? Tell me more. Okay. Good. I think Chrome just needs to hit F5, refresh. Sweet. Alright, we couldn't do that before. We couldn't light these lanterns before, or light these torches before. So now we have access. New path forward. Hell yeah. Good to hear, Chrome. Good to hear. Alright, let's open some more doors. What? Wait a minute. Okay, I can go... Wait, can I get myself stuck? I guarantee I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna get myself stuck with all these ramps. But what I do think is that I'll end up back at the beginning quite frequently. Okay, so I think we're gonna go here, 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 here. Am I trying to go up or down? I guess that's the problem, right? It's like we've probably figured that out first before anything, but going down seems easy, so let's do that. Oops. More stop signs. Already 45. Not too bad, man. I'm collecting them pretty quickly. It's important. Stop signs seem pretty important. Just like those little golden scarab things. Alright. Alright. Looks like we gotta go right. Well, hold on a second. Before we go right, let's see if we can't go left. Is there a way? Is there a way to go up? Yeah, there is. Since we go here, here, here. Yeah, I think we just do this. I want to knock that out before I forgot about it. Oh, you motherfucker. Yay, level up. If only leveling up meant anything anymore. You gotta level up like 5 times before it matters. That's cool. I think I'd rather keep leveling up on a regular basis and have it mean less than for it to take 5 times longer to level up once and have it be useful. Kind of like the sense of progression that this gives me. Ooh, Pools updated. Dude, as great as Pools is, it was never, it just never seemed quite optimized as much as I wanted it to be. Like, I just wanted it to be that silky smooth experience, right? So you can lose yourself in, completely immersed. So I wonder if they've been working on it. Obviously, I guess when Pools updates, it's not just the VR version, it's the flat screen version. So anytime it's a hybrid game like that, it could be just about anything. Oops. Alright, real quick. I could have gone down, or oh man, there's a lot of places to go here. I can even go up here. Wait, this just brings me back. Okay. Interesting. God, I really need that shield or whatever the hell I'm gonna get eventually. A little difficult to do what I want to do here. Alright, if I was gonna get hurt anyway, then I should have just fucking blasted through it. There we go, I was waiting for that. This game doesn't just have empty rooms with no enemies. Hopefully I can get a heart back in this battle, because I do not like only having 2. Oh, didn't even see you down there. Thought I was safe. Lost a heart, didn't even get a heart back. What are you gonna do? How much is this game? Yeah, it's I think it's only like $20. Maybe even cheaper, honestly. Let me check. It came out a little while ago. Oh yeah, it's even cheaper than that. It's $16. Easily 10, 11 hour game, easily. I picked it up physically though, and that's why it took me so long to get around to playing it. Gotta support the physical games. I don't think have I gone up here? Yes, I have. Man, one heart. I kind of just want to die, and I don't think I've gone up here though. No, I have not. Jesus. Yeah, like I said, I kind of just want to die because then I'll come back to the checkpoint with full health. What's the point of even... That worked out. Yeah, very forgiving game. Very forgiving. Can be super challenging, but also very forgiving simultaneously, so you never feel like you're in totally over your head. Jeez. Thundercat with the 20 quid says, glad you didn't say it cost 200. I'm glad too. That would have been crazy. Oh, crap. Thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Inflation these days, though, you know, cost of everything going up. It is super nice to still see really great quality games, right? For cheap. Bums me out about like Chrysal though. Chrysal Theater of Idols. What is happening right now? I just need to use my super shot or whatever it's called. You know, you get a game like Chrysal that, like, what they sell it for? We were just talking about this yesterday. $16.99, something like that. Right, so like $17. It seemed like this great, like, really high quality adventure. Everyone who played it said great things to say about it. I played the first hour, had great things to say about it, loved it. Apparently it just didn't sell. Apparently it just didn't sell because the studio is basically shutting down. Hate to see it, man. I really hate to see it. Especially for a studio like that, because you know they were very open to the idea of bringing us a VR mode. VR version. I hate saying this. I think there's something about the lower price point that scares people off. That makes people think that, oh, maybe it's probably not as good as, you know, they want it to be or something like that. That's a dumb thing to say. But, you know, same thing happened with Separation. That game was radically underpriced, right? It was priced at $12. And I just had, and it was one of the best 10-hour adventures I'd ever had on PSVR 1. And like, no one bought it. There's something about that cheap, that lower price point that scares people off. Chrysal is a pretty terrible name for a game. Right? Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of things that go into it. You know, AJ and I have had this conversation numerous times on Gamescast. Talking about, like, you know, things like the name Song in the Smoke. It's like, you know, the number of people out there who would hear something like that, hear the name of a game like Song in the Smoke and go, gay, and move on. Right? I mean, you know, that's just the mentality some people have. I've always really liked the idea of, like, more artistic games and that kind of expression. You know, I've loved that since the very beginning. And so when I hear a game like Song in the Smoke, I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. What a cool, interesting name, you know. And you know, but it would have absolutely sold better if it was just called Survive VR. You know, so it's the price, it's the messaging, it's the advertising, the name, it's everything. You know, I can't imagine trying to be an indie developer, trying to, you know, putting your heart and soul, everything you have into a game, and then somebody doesn't buy it because they think the name sounds dumb, you know? Because Chrysal Theater of Idols, like, it doesn't get stuck in your head, that's for sure. But man, like, the art style, and just the quality of the game. I mean, it was all there. I don't know how long the game was. I didn't spend enough time with it, but the fact that it was only, like, what, $17 meant that it didn't even have to be that long. Like, the quality of what I played was already fantastic. Man, I just feel bad for these studios, you know? I don't know where I'm trying to go anymore. I can't get... From this room, I can't go north or east. Can I circle around or something? I cannot. Anyone planning on joining the PlayStation protests in August? I hear they're trying to get people to avoid Sony for a week. Bro, I can avoid Sony for the rest of my life. Sign me up. The only thing Sony has really going for them that's special, at least for me this gen, is PSVR 2, right? And so, clearly they're not doing a great job supporting PSVR 2. So, all right, here we go, you guys, boss fight. yeah, I guess I'll have to look into the protests. I'll have to see like what people are actually doing, what the plans are, because, you know, if people are just, you know, temporarily canceling their PlayStation Plus subscription, right, but then they still buy the new shit that comes out, it's like, yeah, I guess it would have to be pretty clear cut that we're just not even going on the PlayStation Store, not even turning our PlayStations on for a week, not buying anything new that comes out. If we can get everybody to cancel their Plus subscription and cancel it before it renews, you know, then you've got a movement. Then you've got a movement. But you know, it's just so crazy to see the number of people that have no backbone whatsoever with this stuff and don't understand what it really means for the future of gaming. You know. But I also kind of don't care. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am totally fine if PlayStation falls fucking flat on its face and we have a whole like lost generation like we did at the beginning of the PS3. I'm fine with that. Right? I don't care, man. It's not my business. It's pretty clear to us how we think it should be run. But if they can't figure that shit out, then I mean, fucking, we'll tell them, and we'll tell them in the way that it hurts them, right? We will not spend money on them. This is breaking my brain a little bit. The pattern of the bullets is making my brain think that things are zooming in. Right? But we're not zooming in. The bullets are just getting bigger and spreading out. There we go. Alright, hopefully we get a new ability or something. You know, like the ability to... Whoa? Freeze time? I wonder... So I kept thinking that we were going to be able to like coast along on the water, but maybe we can freeze time to not sink into the water. David Howell says this looks like the straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of people. That's exactly what it is for me. Like, because I'm not buying physical games anyway, right? I stopped buying physical games because they stopped making physical games worth buying. Right? It just became an inconvenience to buy physical games, right? It was faster and easier to access your games if you bought them digitally, and there was nothing special in the box anymore. The disc you put into the drive required a day one update. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, we're just going to go north, I guess. I didn't even see the path behind him. So the disc that was in the case was very, like, practically irrelevant, right? So it didn't give me the feeling that it didn't give me the feeling that if in 30 years I wanted to turn on my PlayStation 5 and put in a game, that I'd be able to actually play it. Okay, hold on a second. I don't think I understand the power of time. So let's figure this out real quick. Power of time. I mean, it slows shit down a little bit. But not a lot. Alright, well, let's see just how fast I can travel. It helps. It helps. And well, of course, we'll be able to upgrade it too. So that'll be, I guess, pretty handy at some point. But yeah, I mean, other than like the stuff on the disc not even being what you need to play the game, the lack of manuals or anything special in the box anymore. The boxes became more flimsy. It just seems so silly to even waste your time or money on physicals. But yeah, man, for me, it's just about so much more than that. It's about them kind of like losing their direction as a company and all these 20 first party studios doing seemingly nothing, and then everything turning into a games as a service, and then canceling all those games and basically wasting an entire generation, putting out not a substantial number of first party studio games. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I'm just not really on board with like this whole 6-year dev cycle. Like I'm not really interested in waiting 6 years between Uncharted games or whatever the big fucking thing is, right? I think they need to figure their shit out and realize that like every game doesn't need to be a quadruple A game. It can actually be a double A game. I've been saying this for years, man. This is absolutely nothing new. I've been saying this for years and years and years. I think every single first party Sony studio should have a separate team inside of them that is be able to take assets from the bigger team and make some of these smaller games, 10-hour, $40 games, and push those out every 2 years or so. It just doesn't make sense what they're doing right now. Also the VR stuff, right? I'm thrilled that we got a PSVR 2, especially that PSVR 1 wasn't that popular. I'm thrilled that we got PSVR 2 at all, but then, outside of funding some other studios' projects, we didn't see a whole lot from first party. And then they stopped talking about it during State of Plays, and they really are like allowing the narrative to control them, right? They are no longer controlling the narrative on PlayStation VR 2. People say, oh, they gave up on it. They're doing nothing to counter that. So, and it's just the tip of the iceberg, man. I hate what they're doing with the PlayStation Store. We see all these smaller developers put out their games on the PlayStation Store, and Sony's taking a 30% cut, but doing absolutely nothing to promote those games. I don't think that's right. I think that there needs to be better discovery on the PlayStation Store. There needs to be better curation. There needs to be less of this, this AI slop, this shovelware nonsense. So that these smaller games can find their target demographic. I think that if you're taking a 30% cut from all these indie studios, you should do something to deserve that, to earn that. Which means that I think once a month, if not twice a month, they should be doing, like an indie state of play, right? Some kind of like indie showcase on their PlayStation, on the PlayStation YouTube channel. That's similar to a state of play, and saying, hey, look at all the new games that have come to the PlayStation 5 platform this month. The ones that have come out over the last couple weeks, the ones that are coming out over the next couple weeks, and really showcase those titles and let those developers know, like, hey, we're taking money from you, but we're gonna make it worthwhile for you. So pretty, there's just the number of things that I have an issue with are endless. And then of course the PlayStation 6. By all reports, they are not going to slow down on that. They like the second this RAM crisis started, they should have fucking backtracked and said, whatever we fucking did, we'll have to take that loss. Because who the fuck is going to buy a PlayStation 6 at $1,200 or more in 2028? Right? RAM price sounds like RAM price could actually double or triple their current price between now and then. It's like, dude, just slow your fucking roll. Support your first party studios. Get them to make games again. And let's push this PlayStation 5 generation longer, right? Let's say, listen, they launched the PlayStation 5 during a pandemic, which we were like, that's crazy. Like, why do you want to go through something like that again? They don't have the money for showcases when they burn through billions on canceled games. I mean, as a one-person team over here without Parole, I can make a showcase in a week, right? A one-person team. Sony has the resources to hire one person have one person on their social media team and give them a month to make each showcase, absolutely. It would cost them nothing. So, listen, I don't know. I think they're screwing up left and right, and I hope it bites them in the ass on the PlayStation 6. I really do. Anyway, on that positive note, where are we heading? I guess we get to see what else this slow time stuff does. We need to experiment with it a little bit, because that super shot that we got was way more useful than I gave it credit for initially. It did like 3 different things, even lit the torches and shit. So we gotta see if the slow time stuff does anything like allow me to skeet over some water. See, Atomic Teapot, it's probably too late for them now, but I feel like, you know, when there were first signs of this RAM shortage, you know, again, they would have taken a massive loss, maybe millions, like maybe tens of millions of dollars, right? Maybe tens of millions of dollars, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars, but they've lost so much more than that. And I think that their stubbornness on this is going to cause them to lose even more than that. Because as you said, where is it? Yeah, it'll be a premium device at launch. And so by the time it gets to be affordable, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, it's going to feel like outdated technology, right? It's like, who's going to even fucking want it? Right? So, some other company that has, that waited and then can release something, you know, really powerful at a normal price, 5 or 6 years from now, they're going to be the ones who win. They're going to be the ones who benefit from all of this. But again, what do I know? What do I know? If they think they can survive on, on the enthusiasts, then I think they've got another thing coming. I think they're going to learn the hard way very soon. Bring back Sega, for sure. Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, where the hell are we? Alright, well, I guess I was going to say this is a good place to test out the slow time thing, but I haven't even charged it up enough. I really wish this could have been a PSVR channel for the rest of my life. I do. Nothing would have made me happier. I fell in love with PlayStation VR 1, like, in just, every way possible. Like, I was just like, this is so groundbreaking and just so innovative and just felt so good, and, felt like we were like these evangelists that were like trying to tell the rest of the world, you guys know, you have no idea how cool this thing is. And yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did for years. In PSVR 2, I thought we were off to a really good start with it. I think we saw the issue, right, with PSVR 2. We saw the issue with PSVR 2, and it was that we had a fucking amazing launch titles. We had Gran Turismo and Resident Evil Village and a Horizon game, and just a ton of indies. I mean, just so much stuff. It was a great launch lineup. We had the coolest fucking tech on the market with the adaptive triggers and the headset rumble, right? I mean, just... But the $550 price tag or the $600 price tag for the Horizon bundle scared people off. right? And they're like, well, we just can't take that plunge. That was $600, right? And we were talking about consoles that are going to be so much more than that. So I, as much as when prices go up, it's hard to get them back down, right? Who just said that in the chat? Markio. We're even seeing it with groceries, right? Grocery prices could totally go down, except the CEOs are like, hey, I like being a fucking billionaire. So, whatever. And people need to buy groceries, so we're just going to leave the prices back up. We're just going to leave the prices up because people are now used to them, right? And so, yeah, that could totally happen with the RAM prices as well. But, what is it going to do? Like, the only... Fortunately, we don't need video game devices. We don't need video game consoles. Not the way we need groceries. Not the way we need to feed ourselves. Right? So we are looking at a kind of a different market where if enough people stop being fucking selfish and say, well, I don't care as long as I get what I want, then we could actually make a difference and we could get those prices back down. But that would require a lot of people to stop thinking about just themselves and maybe think about the future a little bit. So, yeah, so I'm kind of, I am torn to an extent on the PlayStation 6, right? Sony would have to do something pretty awesome in terms of VR and say, listen, the PSVR 2 is fully supported, blah, 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 all the games backwards compatible, blah, 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 all the shit that you want to hear. Okay, good. I just didn't know if that's where that brought me. And so that, that would be a benefit. Saying, oh, we do have a platform where we can continue to play these games and developers can continue to release VR games on a very powerful platform with really great hardware. Great. That would be insanely important for me to hear, to even consider getting a PlayStation 6. But without that, there's no chance. There is no chance. Because I think we are all fully aware. That just like the PS4 to PS5 transition, and a little bit with the PS3 and PS4 transition, I think even more than those two generational shifts, we're going to see... Wait a minute, why am I just going around in circles again? I'll just go around in circles again. See what I missed. Even more than that, this time around, considering that no one's going to buy a PlayStation 6, all these PlayStation 6 games are going to come out, they're also going to come out on the PlayStation 5. And I think we're going to have about 4 years of going, we definitely don't need a PlayStation 6. We just don't need to get one, because all the games that are coming out are not exclusive to the PlayStation 6. Right now, if a game's on Switch and PlayStation, I'm choosing Switch 2 instead. Me too. Even if it doesn't run quite as well, right? Listen, I mean, Chrome, you might be on something. Maybe the high cost of PlayStation 6 will push flat screen folk to try a cheap PSVR 2. If they're willing to sell the PlayStation VR 2 for $300 like they are right now, by the time the PlayStation 6 launches, I mean, they could easily have it down to what? 200, 250? Easily. Like just MSRP, right? And then occasionally drop it down to like, 152, that kind of thing. All right. Is this a race? Is this a race? Is that what they're having me do? Is that a start and finish line? I don't think I was aware. Here, let's race this little fucker around. Did not even realize that's what was happening. This is the first race I've done. Hey, get back here. And Brian Paul takes the lead. It's neck and neck. It's a little fucking dude and little bigger dude. Neck and neck. The end is in sight. Taking one of the last curves, last turns. What's going to happen? It's anyone's race. Pick up that energy. Let's make these turns. Strafe around. Come on, come on. Drift, baby, drift. And it's Brian by a long shot. Child of the crystal, you found one of my spirits. Bring them all back to safety, and their secret tower will be open. Their secret tower? Oh, why didn't you tell me before? You know, no one likes secret towers more than I do. All right, let's go down. Remind me what that is down there and why I can't get in it. This one? No, it's not this one. The tower I cannot get into. All right, well, we can always come back to it. Main objective is up here. I guess we're headed northeast. Get a big backlog of PSVR 1, huh? Tough to go back to. I'd be curious. I have not hooked up my PlayStation VR 1 in a really long time. Hey, I didn't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. What are you making me go in there for? Huh? But I think it'd be fun to go back to the PSVR 1. I think it'd be really fun to see some of those old games and also refresh my memory. Like, what do they look like these days? Right? Because I picture Rush of Blood being pretty clear, right? You know, like some rough edges and stuff, but not like blurry, right? And so many people have told me like, oh, you know, you complain about blur and mist and Riven, and but if you go back to Rush of Blood, you'll see that that's what PSVR 1 games used to look like. And I'm like, I don't. That's not the case. That's what Drive Club. That's what the tracks in Drive Club used to look like, right? But that's not what these other games looked like. Sony's advertising a vinyl record player? You gotta be kidding me. So they're promoting physical media, just not with games. But again, do I have to do it? Do I have to say it? They've got such an amazing history. They've got such an amazing history when it comes to gaming, right? That they could absolutely capitalize on that and bring back retro physical media for the PlayStation 1. Right? Re-release the PlayStation 1. Give it HDMI capabilities. Give it wireless controllers. Let us play our old PS1 games on it. Re-release old PlayStation 1 games. Let people make new PlayStation 1 games. I'm telling you, it's a fucking $1 million idea. Right? And hopefully for them it could be hundreds of $1 million idea. So, I think they'd be really dumb not to capitalize on that. Let's go straight up. That should bring us right into the next map area. Maybe. I'm gonna refresh my memory here. I feel like I've been in here, but that there was nowhere to go. So I wonder if one of our new abilities helps us out a little bit. Slow time really does not do fucking much, huh? No? Okay, I mean, it looks like there's places to go. We're spending some time in here. Oh, that's water over there. It jumped over water just to land in water. Good stuff. There must have been a boss fight or something in here. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Just back to here, okay. Here we go. This was the best way forward. We're really close to it. We're also close to a map piece. There we go. There's a crack in the tree. Hell yeah. Let's go get that map piece. Yeah, thank you, Atomic Teapot. He said I'd buy the fuck out of a new PS1. And the thing is, they could sell it, right, for the same price they used to sell it for. They could sell it for $200, right? They could sell the games for the same price they used to be, like $50. I mean, really, they could explore the pricing structure pretty well. I mean, they used to sell PlayStation 1 games for $20 to $50. These are games that have already been developed, right? Developers have already been paid, right? And so, while you don't have to sell them for that much, you certainly could. You certainly could. People would love to build a PlayStation 1 collection these days, right? And if you look online, you see how much, like, buying a copy of Silent Hill 1 is, or Thousand Arms, or Kudelka, or maybe Galarians. I don't know, I've checked the price recently, right? Or Persona, right? Persona, or Persona 2. Those go for hundreds of dollars. Atlas could have literally just re-released them and sell them for 30 or 40 bucks a pop. People would absolutely love it. People would absolutely love it. And Sony can make a fortune off of it. They could, and then they could be the champions of physical media. They absolutely could be the champions of physical media, and the number of people who would love to make games with the restrictions of a PlayStation 1. Crazy. PlayStation has so many good relationships with all these developers. They get them all the existing ones anyway, to re-release their games. It'd be crazy. Increase the chance to drop life hearts from enemies? That's a cool upgrade. Oh, we never gotten a tablet before. Yeah, we need... Okay, well this is cheap, thankfully. We're not finishing this today, but we are making good progress today. Man. I mean, I guess we'll buy this, right? Because we've never actually... I don't know what the tablet does. We found the dude who will do something with it, so we gotta bring it to him. And we might as well do this, right? I mean, this will make battles so much easier if they're more likely to drop hearts. I mean, those were all really good purchases. Oop. And some extra stop signs here. Ah, how nice of them. How nice of them. Excellent. Oh, the PS1. The PS1 was so cute. Like the one, and actually the PlayStation 2, the slim PS2 was so cool too. They made that like the size of a DVD case. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, there's no way. It was like literally the size of a DVD case. I could put it on my shelf with my DVDs. It was crazy. But in the PlayStation 1 was pretty fucking cute. I like the redesign on that. Because I know, I'm probably in the minority here, but I never thought that the PlayStation 1 design, it's iconic now, but I never thought the PlayStation 1 design was all that cool. I was like, this gray, you know, and I don't know. And then, and especially back then, I was like, I didn't even like the PlayStation logo. It was new. And I was like, it's like a P and like a kind of a slanted S. And I don't know. I mean, I grew to like it, right? I got indoctrinated. But I didn't like the design of the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was like this big tower. It was like, it had the ribbing in the front, and it just felt, I don't know. But the redesigns for both of them, absolutely fucking loved. Breaking shit. Find a new path forward. Alright, let's see if these enemies are actually dropping hearts. How much more frequently they do. Actually, hold on a second. Let me... Not that this is like an optimal time to do this. Alright, you can't upgrade those things, but those are things. I mean, how cool would it have been if like that was one of the upgrades? Like you upgrade the chance, whatever. Anyway, this game already has enough going on. Doesn't need more. More stop signs. You can never have too many stop signs. Oh, there's a heart. I just lost one to pick one up, but that's a heart. There's another heart. Alright, I mean, the fact that I like goofed up quite a bit and still finished that battle with full health, I think that tells me everything I need to know about the heart situation. The GameCube is a great console design, I agree. It was adorable. Trying to think of consoles I liked. I always thought the Super Nintendo was cool, and then of course later on, seeing the Super Famicom, like, oh man. Super Famicom with the rounded edges and like the different colors rather than like the purple and gray. I think the Super Famicom always had a nice sleek design. Is that it? Is there really nowhere else to go up there? Alright, let's go to the main objective. Let's see what's keeping me from actually doing shit there. I'm sure there's some kind of roadblock. You have bad taste in general. I mean, dude, sometimes I feel like I have bad taste in general because people are always liking things that I'm like, eh. But then I realize that like most of the world has bad taste. So, you know, maybe we're the ones in the right, and everyone else is crazy. I think that's probably the case. And that's what I'm going to tell myself, because it makes me feel good. Mm-hmm. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, we're right here. Guaranteed something's blocking the way now. We'll find out in a second. Nope. I mean, there's a big blue light coming from up there. I don't know what that is. So I must have done something up in the top right there to activate that blue light. That's my guess. And so we have to do the other stuff. Oh man, I didn't know you guys had the Famicom design in Europe. That's cool. Almost makes up for having 50 hertz refresh rate. No, it doesn't. It's gonna light up one of the... Nope. but to clear the way so we can go right over there. Okay, let's see if we can get around there. There's also all sorts of shit to do in this place that we're circling around. Man. Alright. Can't get up there though. Not yet, at least. What's Wall World? No, do not play Wall World. Oh, another race? Alright, let's go. Didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance. I was thinking it was a team. No, I wasn't thinking Temu Minecraft. I was thinking Temu Pow World. I was watching Sonic and Kava play some Pow World the other day on Discord, and Pow World looks great. But I'll have to look up Wow World. I'll have to see what that's all about. Wait, is winning the races? Is winning the races what's lighting this shit up? Hold on, I want to go take a... Let's take a look and see if there's another blue light lit up. It's not winning the races, that's not what's doing this. Okay. Yeah, you're making me want to look up Wall World. Wall World doesn't really fucking roll off the tongue, does it? Wall World. Okay. I have not played Silksong yet, Thundercat. But I do, however, in fact, have Hollow Knight 1 and 2 physical, complete on cart, pre-ordered for Switch 2. They're both coming out on the same day. Have them ordered through VGP, as always. And so I'm gonna finally get around to playing Hollow Knight, and I'll do that fucking right here. And you guys can laugh at how much I suck. But I'm excited to play it, man. I've been wanting to play it for a long time. And then we can finally make our way to Silksong. You know what? I think we need to get back to... we need to get back to town and then we can what's it called? And then we can decrypt the map fragment. And maybe that'll help us out a little bit here. Kind of see where we're supposed to be a little bit more. Alright, well. Oh, these guys are floating around here too. That's cool, huh? Okay. Alright, so we'll do the map fragment, and then we'll do, we'll go find the dude with the tablet. Who can do the tablet thing? I've never done the tablet thing. Man, I can't believe it's getting so late already. There you go. I think that's helpful. It helps us out a little bit. It basically only shows me, I don't know, a couple of tunnels, maybe one or two that I need to check into. Okay. Let's see what's up with the tablet. It's in here, right? Yeah. First time for everything. What do we got? Ooh. The Chosen was summoned to return to primordial powers, but engulfed in glory and pride, the Chosen refused to yield. Okay. I got 15 stop signs, and I really wish I had 120. Wish I had a lot more, but oh, good. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and quit. I've been really wanting to pick back up on the Drifter. This was such a cool start to a game yesterday. For those of you just tuning in who weren't here yesterday, let me get you caught up to speed. Where a dude, I guess we're the Drifter, I guess, and we were riding this train car. That seems really loud. We're riding in this train car. Wait a minute, how come? Oh man, I didn't realize the chat on the screen had not refreshed. Let's at least try to fix that. Yeah, now it works. Good. About an hour and a half of it not working. That's great. It is very point and click Egyptian Magician. But it's cool. It's very cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. Right, so we're a Drifter. We came into town. I think we were here to see our sister or something like that. We were on our phone with her, and our battery was about to die. We lost connection with her before she was able to give us her address, and so then we end up back in this kind of like this homeless encampment, like this not shelter, just like kind of like under a bridge type place where like a bunch of homeless people are hanging out, and we find out from a reporter that that homeless people are going missing. Also I should mention that the train car that we came into town in got shot up, and the homeless dude that was in the car, the train car with us, blood everywhere. He's dead. Did not survive. Very gory, very serious beginning. So now we were on this mission to go do the most roundabout things possible in order to charge our cell phone up. Right? We have a cell phone charger. We have a cable, and for whatever reason, we were determined to fix a car so that we could start the car and put fuel in the car so that we could charge the fucking phone off of the car charger. Anyway, so the people we were chilling with just got taken away. We got thrown into the water. Found lots of other bodies in the water. Managed to escape. All of our shit's gone. And now I think that's kind of where we picked up on. We're trying to figure out who these people are who are basically kidnapping and killing homeless people. What is the meaning? What is the message? So let's continue where we left off. Pixel art, incredible. All right, so we just gotten out of the water. We just saved ourselves. We got all of our mission objectives up there. This is where the homeless people were hanging out. Let's see if there's anything left.
I peer into the dark, shivering violently. No one. Shivering's good though. I know that from my time working the trawler. Means I'm not hypothermic. Yet. But with my clothes wet, I'm bleeding heat fast.
I need to get dry, or it's frostbite, gangrene, hypothermia, another homeless victim for the winter statistics. So my guess is that we need to warm ourselves up. Maybe we need to find a way to light this barrel up. Maybe.
Cold and dead. Better get it lit or I'll be the same.
Yep.
There's some wood in there, only half burned. The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers.
Do we have anything in our inventory? We do. We have a cheap hunting knife. We'll see if that works.
I lever the brick out, a small cavity behind. Someone stashed a bottle of rum. Just the ticket.
Ooh, we're gonna get drunk. Probably not.
The booze should delay the shock a little.
Oh.
Though I'll freeze all the quicker if I don't get that fire lit.
Let's go.
I take a violent slug, close my eyes, and wait for the warmth to spread outward from my gut.
Dad?
What are you doing here? Thoughts come slow, struggling to break through a frozen tundra. Wait!
You think he looks just like me? What? What? What are you talking about?
I peer into the drain. Something's wedged in there, but it's too dark to see. My hand's too numb to feel. Backing out, something tumbles down the pile of silt. A Zippo lighter. Hey, this was Bill's.
How convenient.
I force my frozen hands to strike a spark. Sharp smell of flint, but no flame. The wick feels dry. At least the cold doesn't feel so bad now. Not even shivering anymore.
I was gonna say, I was like, after how long it took to just fucking try to get the car started, I was like, there was no way we're just gonna be able to light.
Splash of alcohol stings my frost-nipped skin as I fill the lighter.
I still don't feel like it's just gonna work.
I get it lit and hold the meager flame to the half-burned wood inside. Shit. No good.
Wait, what happened? Hold on. What happened?
I get it lit and hold the meager flame to the half-burned wood inside. Shit. No
Oh,
good.
maybe we need some, like, something else? What do we have here? Newspaper. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping we would find. It was newspaper.
Story here about this bucket butcher the cops are linking to a string of
Bro.
bodies. His face is hidden under a floppy bucket hat in the picture. It doesn't look like the soldiers I saw.
I don't care.
Reckon they're barking up the wrong tree.
I don't care what's in the newspaper. It's like, oh, good, newspaper.
With unfeeling
Let's read the
hands,
headlines.
I crumple pages
What?
into the can. I pause at the death notices. Idea. I search for Mum's name. Nah, paper's a week old, of course. Current one would have her notice, though. Funeral time and place. Let's see the old girl put in the ground, at least. Paper should be enough to get a fire started. Just needs a light.
I forgot. That's why we're back in town. We were back in town for Mom's funeral.
A light. Try to hold the flame steady on the paper. Come on. It catches, starts to burn. I hunch over the flames, slowly thawing, the caustic sting of blood returning to frozen fingers. Time to get out of here.
We need time to get out of here. I thought we were going to spend the night. Why did we take the time building a fire if we're not going to just spend the night here?
Too hot to touch now.
Alright, well, he seems happy.
Spotlight flickers over the edge of the underpass. I'm not getting out that way.
Okay. So the people who killed us apparently are not too confident in their people killing abilities.
I crawl halfway into the hole. From the flame of the Zippo, I make out what looks like an old boot. Dousing the lighter, I grab, pull. The mud eases its grip with a slow schlock. All at once it comes free. I fall back under mud, dirty water and... Oh God, get it off! I roll the body off me and stare down at my old friend. Bill? A look of angry shock frozen on his face. I'd never seen him angry. Even as a kid when he'd lectured me. Just another stupid runaway. I'll find them, Bill. Do to them what they did to you. To me.
Where are you going?
Oh, who am I kidding? Better to just disappear again.
We're not done with Bill yet.
Bending to close his eyes, I see a card poking from the pocket of his blood-stained shirt. Angela Grace. I feel something else too. Not in the pocket, but stashed in the lining.
Ooh, we're gonna cut it open. Let's use the knife to cut open Bill. I mean, his coat.
I pierce the lining, rip it away. A cassette tape.
Physical media.
Footsteps outside.
We've gone full circle. It's great.
Ah, what have we here? Got it. Stop there. You led us on quite the chase.
I duck behind the barrel.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
Let's see, what could I possibly craft? I've got a bottle of rum, a knife, a Zippo. Oh, the reporter's card. A strip of cloth. Ooh, can we make a little Molotov cocktail, can't we? Combine this with that.
I douse the strip of cloth with alcohol,
Hell yeah.
push it down into the bottle. I hold the flame under the rag until it lights. I make a dive for the drain. Shots fire wildly through the smoke.
Later, David.
Kicking mud and blasting chips from the stone wall above. Then I'm through, stumbling through the mud and filth, lit only by the cold flame of the Zippo and the flashes of pursuing torches. This is crazy. I gotta get out of town. And no more boxcars, so I need some cash.
What's up, Charlie Murphy?
Rounding a corner,
Long
I
time
slip
no
up a
see.
manhole and out onto the sleeping city streets. This is the place. Grace said they pay for stories.
There's a lot going on out here, huh?
Paper card's too flimsy to try and spring the lock.
I wasn't trying to... Okay, I was using the wrong item. Let's try this instead.
I wedged the knife in, try to force the thing.
The knife's
open,
gonna break, I
doesn't
bet.
budge an inch. Been built with that in mind, I guess.
Alright, I don't really have anything to work with here. Maybe we should just go inside. Oh.
Sure, I can find a peaceful solution.
I just try to kill all the homeless people that I come across. There's something very wrong with me. There's something very wrong with me. Let's close this and climb on it.
Lid of the dumpster crashes down.
It's interesting how great the animation is in this game. It's great, like such great animation with the lighting and everything. The pixel art's amazing, and they fade to black so frequently. Yeah, I agree with you, Charlie Murphy. This looks fucking timeless. There's so many animations where the screen just fades to black, and I can imagine that the team was really small or something, and it's like they just had to cut corners here and there.
Don't think you can even get Clark's anymore.
I don't even know what we're doing up here, to be honest with you. I didn't even try the front door. But yeah, I'd be risking my life for nothing to try to get up there. Yeah, let's head back down. Let's figure out why we're even in this back alley. Let's try the front door and see what happens. And let's talk to this homeless guy.
The sleeping man looks almost built into the street. Clothes and skin are grey concrete. If not for his shallow snoring, I'd take him for dead. Don't think I'll get much out of him.
Yeah. The door's open. It's like trying to sneak in through the back.
You.
I was wondering.
Out.
I was wondering if she's gonna let me by or not.
Hi. She raises her eyes briefly from her book.
Ugh.
I have a story to sell. Deadpan stare.
What?
Okay, well, it's hard to know where to start.
No, Dal. What are you telling me for?
Oh, a writer here. Angela Grace.
She might have bought you lunch for some unpublishable story about flying saucers. If she wasn't missing. It's been in all the papers the last few days.
Few days?
Right. So...
She nods toward the door.
We just saw her moments ago.
You. Out.
Alright.
Editor's not in, Dal. Believe me, you wouldn't like it if he was.
I think we're starting to figure out why we're sneaking in the back.
Get out of there. I have enough filing to do as it is. Get out of there.
She's being very patient with me.
Morning paper must be in.
What's up, Hamoud?
Coins clink into the old hat. What are you looking at? This city.
Alright, are we stealing this guy's fucking coins?
Don't think I'll get much out of him.
But enough for a paper. Maybe not enough for a bus. Alright, well, let's go back in the alley now that we have purpose.
I throw open the dumpster.
No. Alright, fine.
Well, wouldn't be my first time dumpster
Let's see what's in
diving.
the dumpster.
In desperate times,
Yeah, I was being told yesterday, Looper, that I need to play Disco Elysium, and I've been meaning to for a long time.
lovely.
So maybe once we're through with the Drifter, we can throw Elysium into the mix.
I bend to search the bags. Mostly shredded paper, with the odd can of tuna adding fragrance.
Okay.
Lid of the dumpster crashes down.
Yeah, let's see if we have a reason to go up now. What's in my inventory? I guess we could show this card to the receptionist, but she didn't seem like she would be, like she cared at all. Here, let's head back in.
Can't play it back that way.
That's not what I meant to do.
Angela Grace gave me her card.
So what? She leaves those everywhere. Prints them herself, you know. Gotta get my name out there. Giggle.
She rolls her eyes. Somehow I don't think they got on.
Can I threaten her?
I'm not going to go around stabbing people.
Why not? That would make the game so much more fun.
This tape's from Angela Grace's dictaphone. Can you play it?
Darl, if I never hear that piercing voice of hers again, it'll be too soon.
All right, I think we just gotta. We'll see if we can go anywhere else. What's up, Stingray?
He doesn't need to see the reporter's card. I don't know where else to go. I don't know where else to go.
There's gotta be something with the air conditioner, huh? I guess.
I throw open the dumpster.
We didn't find anything in the dumpster, right?
Nothing but office refuse, shredded paper, old takeaways.
Found nothing in the trash either.
I've slept in worse places, I guess. Lid of the dumpster crashes down.
You just see Larry. Now let's check our objectives here. Maybe we'll get a clue. I need money to get out of town. I can't sell my story, but I need my sister. But my sister will spot me if I can find her. The man in the yellow jacket, the leader of the Mulinji. Paper won't buy my story, so I gotta borrow money from Annie at the funeral. Need a current paper to find the time and place. Okay, so I guess our main objective then is to open that newspaper box.
Morning headline in bold capitals. And... what? Bucket butcher caught on camera.
Oh no.
I'm standing over Bill's body, covered in blood, holding the knife.
That's us.
I glance around. City's still sleeping, but they'll be waking to this soon enough.
We have to go.
Like I needed another reason to get out of town.
We have to go around and steal all the
Better get a
papers.
copy, check the death notices, find the funeral. Annie'll give me money for a bus out. I jiggle the handle, but it won't open unless I put a couple of bucks in the slot. I scan what I can see of the front page story. Manhunt underway. They think I'm this killer, this bucket butcher, that I murdered Bill, and the reporter Grace too.
Wait, I can't not without asking. So now, okay. So now that we have the information, we can talk to
I
him
shake him
and
by the shoulder.
ask him for his
I need
money.
to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll pay you back. He's completely out of it. At least he didn't attack me with a bit of rebar. I bend to take the few coins he has. I'm really sorry about this. I'll come back and repay you when I can. I know I'm full of shit. Just another buzzard taking advantage. I drop in the coins, pull the paper out and flip through. They're convinced I'm this killer, an out-of-town drifter, caught covered in blood and holding a knife. Can I blame them? Another CCTV image shows me taking the knife from Grace. They're still looking for her body. I turn to the funeral notices. Judith Carter, ashes will be interred, Warren Hill Cemetery, 10 AM today. It's Wednesday already? At least that's walking distance.
All right. So a lot of time has gone by for us, even though it seems like what happened was moments ago. I guess when we got thrown into the water and some crazy shit happened. A couple days actually passed. All right, so I don't know where else to go. Now that we have this information, I kind of want to go back in here and talk to this lady and be like, hey, I'm not the killer. What can you do to help me?
Hi, have you seen today's paper?
You think I read the drivel they write here?
Oh, good. Seen anyone wearing a yellow jacket? Looked Japanese.
What, are we playing Guess Who here? I don't want to bother security, Dal, but you're really tempting me.
There's bodies in the reservoir. I've seen them. Surely that's a good enough story to sell.
How about you go take another look? Have a wash in there while you're at it.
I have important information about your reporter, Angela Grace. She pauses to glance at me for a second, then turns back to her book. I saw her last night, and...
Sure you did. You saw her in the papers.
No, I saw her get abducted.
Look, I've been answering calls from you lot non-stop since we ran that she was missing. I saw her on a bus. I saw her at the game. I saw her flying off to heaven with fucking Elvis. I've heard it all, Dal. Now get lost.
She's not going to listen to me, but maybe I could see her office. Yeah, now that we've gone through all of this.
I really do have a great story. High-tech soldiers, abducting people. Folks call them the Malinji.
Do yourself a favor, Dal. Go bathe in a fountain somewhere.
Did Grace talk to you about people going crazy?
We didn't talk, but if that's her story, I can see why she'd want to interview you.
All right.
Think I could take a look at Miss Grace's office?
Seriously?
I guess not.
All right. I think we've tried
You're working late.
pretty much everything.
Early. I'm working early. Look, I know you're just trying to get out of the cold for a bit, but you can't stay here.
All right. Yeah. I think you're right, Chrome. I think all that information has led us to be able to have a reason to climb up here.
I throw open.
I need to stop doing that. Wait, also, why there's an animation for it opening but not closing? Yeah,
Lid of the dumpster
I
crashes
didn't notice that
down.
the first time. He's still saying he doesn't have a reason to climb. Pipe looks climbable, but I'd be risking my neck for nothing by trying to get up there. Weird, I feel like I have a reason. Alright, do we have anything else to work with? Oh, you know what? I did not try the back door. I don't think I did, at least. And so I think maybe we have to... Oh, it says no way opening from this side. I wouldn't have been surprised if I had to try that before it let me do anything else. That's weird, huh? Later, Thundercat. Oh,
I make the short trek to the cemetery.
it's just letting me go into town now. Okay,
Must be almost dawn.
interesting.
Should find where the funeral will be. Wait there.
There's stuff I like about this and don't like so much, and the stuff I don't like isn't. It's more of just like a preference, I guess. The fact that it's like really making me explore every single option before moving on is good, right? You know, that way it's like you never. I feel like you're never gonna get stuck and have to like backtrack and go do something stupid. But
Locked. No one's there. I guess it is a little early.
it also feels a little bit over the top, being like, "Hey, you got to do exactly what we want you to do before you do anything else."
No one's there. I guess it is a little early.
I was thinking that, Steve, but I feel like it's the opposite of old school game design, right? Where like you know, Secret of Monkey Island, you'd walk around all of Melee Island, right? All of Melee Island, like, because this feels very handholdy by saying, hey, we're not going to let you go any further because we want to make sure you do everything, right? This feels very handholding. Old school game design, you could walk all around Melee Island and just be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do or even where I'm supposed to be, right? So I do feel like it's the opposite of that kind of game design, which is, again, fine, right? I used to spend months trying to finish a Lucasfilm adventure game. And
I follow the path deep into the
I don't think players have
gardens.
that kind of patience anymore.
I'm dead on my feet.
I know I don't.
The funeral will be at the chapel. I should head there.
So even though I'm griping about it a little bit, it's like it's actually to my benefit that they're doing it this way.
I need a map if I'm going to wander the city anymore.
We need a map. Oh, maybe we can kill this guy.
Hi there. The caretaker eyes me with a look of disgust.
Oh, just what I need. Something else to deal with.
I just wanted to...
I don't want junkies hanging around. Bad enough with young vandals trashing the gardens.
But...
Are you deaf? I said get lost.
Hey, listen to me.
All right. All right, listen, I don't want to cut this stream short, but I do have to do the prep stuff for the colonoscopy, and I have no idea what it's going to do to me or how long it's going to take for it to kick in, so maybe not do that on stream. So this is going to be a shorter stream today than normal. Tomorrow I get the colonoscopy. We'll be back for Gamescast Live on Friday. And so, but I do like this new schedule, whether it be Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday, where I do this kind of thing. We just do the hangout session and play a bunch of games and do whatever we feel like doing. Again, always looking for suggestions on what else you want me to do. You know, should we be reading through the video game news of the day? Like, it seems like every day there's some more chaos that's happening. If you guys want to kick off every show, reading through just like the, you know, all gaming news, whatever's going on, we can have discussions about that. If you want to get even out of the gaming sphere a little bit and do some other stuff, I'm more than happy to check that shit out too. It'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. This is just the very, very, very beginning of, you know, this new format, and I think over the course of the next, you know, few months, this format's going to evolve, and we're going to, like, you know, really find my footing and see what this show is, see what these streams are actually all about. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this takes us, but I'm really, really happy that you guys are here for the ride. Thank you for being here, and wish me luck. Hopefully tomorrow goes smoothly. So you guys all have a great night. I love you all.